Hello everyone, we are the team behind BeThere, a location-based photo sharing app. On the left is Ethan Gilmore, who acted as one of our front-end developers while also handling some AWS infrastructure and platform distribution. Next to him is myself, Jacob Maynard, and Griffin Walker, who both acted as front-end developers on the BeThere app, dev tooling, and website, alongside our final member, Edward Stanford, our back-end developer, in addition to managing some of our AWS infrastructure.
BeThere is a mobile app designed to enhance the experience of both large and small events, from concerts and sports games to intimate parties and get-togethers. It addresses the common dilemma of whether to be fully present in the moment or to take time to capture photos and videos to preserve the memories for later. These two activities often feel mutually exclusive, as taking pictures can distract from enjoying the event. BeThere provides a collaborative platform where event attendees can instantly share their photos, allowing individuals to focus on the experience while still contributing to a shared album that captures all the highlights. Imagine with us here at BeThere, you just got back from a spectacular backpacking trip with all your best friends. Luckily, you convinced your friends to download BeThere, so everybody has access to all the wonderful pictures you took along the way. Here's how you and your friends used BeThere to share your photos and memories. Before the trip, the first thing you're going to do is open the app, upon which you'll be taken to the BeThere splash page with the login button. After clicking said login button, you will then be taken to the next screen where you will be asked to enter in your email address and password, which you so graciously provide. After providing said information, you are then opened into the TOS and privacy policy, where, after reading and deciding thoroughly that you agree with everything we're doing, you will accept and move on to the next screen, where you then enter in your choice of username and profile picture. With account in hand, the very next thing that you're asked to do inside of the app is grant permissions so that we're able to access your camera, photo, and location for the purpose of capturing your moments where and when they happened. Once you and your friends are done capturing moments during the trip, you can then go back to the app and, upon a scroll to the left, go into the tab that is our album screen. After reaching the album screen, you can then view all the albums that were automatically created just by taking pictures in the moment with you and your friends. From here, you're able to preview the albums, see the number of participants and photos, and the name of the area in which they were taken in. Upon opening an album that you found particularly eye-catching, containing some of your favorite moments from the trip, you were then taken into a map screen that contains markers showing all of the photos that were taken in the moment for that album, and a photo grid that concisely displays all the photos taken there without the mess that is provided by potential clustering above. Despite this, you're able to zoom in on the app and see more precisely where anything was taken. This allows you to fully explore the range from memory of where you think you approximately took each of the photos and track your progress throughout the hike. After you decided you're done looking through the maps and recollecting over where you took any of your photos with your friends, you can then move into the feed screen, where all of the albums that you were a part of are collected together so that you can review them piece by piece, like a private social media between you and your friends, all in on the same moment. From here, you're able to click on any of the photos, like them, download them, share them, and report them. Deciding you've seen all you wanted from the recollected moments between you and your friends, you go to the profile screen, where you're able to see all the photos you took and the ones that stood out to you in the like section. In addition to that, you're able to see your email, username, and profile picture should you also choose to change it by tapping on the icon. In addition to this, you also have access to the user settings, where you're able to manage blocked users and choose whether or not that you see their content. Upon being blocked, they will not be able to see yours. Beyond that, you're also able to access the friend screen, where you can take your friend code, copy it, and send it to a friend. And, if so choose, can send a friend request or accept them from here as well. Accompanying our mobile app and its feature suite, we also have an internal dev tool. This internal dev tool takes form in the shape of a locally hosted web page that displays various forms of information for our dev team. We require an admin access token to access the endpoints required to maintain our users' privacy when doing these tests. The main feature is that you are able to see a heat map displaying any clusters made within an album anonymously with any photos abstracted away. Furthermore, on the right side, you're able to see reported photos, which you are then able to ban immediately or, if so desired, unban a user that has already been banned.
Hi, I'm Edward, and I'll talk briefly about the backend architecture of our app. To keep things simple, we hosted our entire backend through AWS. The main part of the backend is our .NET server running in a Docker container on an EC2 instance. The front-end app interfaces with the server through a REST API for uploading and fetching photos, sending friend requests, and anything else the app may need. The server also has a few other tasks, such as running our clustering algorithm in the background to keep albums up to date, and cleaning up old data to reduce load on our S3 bucket. The server also communicates with two other AWS services, an S3 bucket and an RDS database using PostgreSQL. The S3 bucket is used for bulk photo storage, and the database stores all photo and user metadata. The database also uses the PostGIS plugin for geodata, which allows us to offload some of the clustering computation to the database instead of the server. Lastly, being on AWS also gives us access to another nice feature in Amazon Recognition. We use this to perform automatic content moderation on any photos taken in our app to ensure a safe and friendly user experience.
We as a team would like to thank you for taking time to check out our work on the capstone project BeThere. For more information regarding our project, you can check out our site at bethere.jacobmaynard.dev, where we give a general summary of the project, user tutorials for operating our systems, and respective bios/academic interests as both members of a team and students at the University of Utah.